Hi, my name is Brookie. So here we have a question. Casey has to climb, every day Casey has to climb 8 stairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then he could take one step like this, which we normally do, or 3 steps, like 1, 2, 3, like that. And then how many ways can he climb up the 8 stairs? So this is quite complicated. So we can start with the easiest model. If there's only one stair, it's very easy. He can only do it one way, like that. If there's 2 stairs, then he can only do it one way too. Since he cannot climb up 2 stairs, only 1 or 3 at a time, not 2. And then if it's 3 steps, then he can do it 2 ways. He can either do this or a big jump. If there's 4 steps, you could still do it by you could still draw it out. First way like this. The second way like this. Or you could take small steps like that. And then that means there are 3 ways. But then how did we get the 3? You could think of it this way. The first step he takes could either be 1 step, like a small step, 1 step, or 3 steps. If it's 1 step, then there would be 3 steps left. And for the 3 steps left, it's basically this scenario. This scenario says that there's 2, so that's 2 ways. It's 1 times 2. But then if you take 3 steps at first, then you'd be left with 1 step left. So then, which means it's this scenario. And in this scenario, there's 1. So 3 is actually 2 at 1. And if there's 5 steps, I don't need to draw the arrow. You could think of it. If you take 1 step first, then it'd be 4 steps left. So it'd be 3. And if you take 3 steps first, then there would be 2 steps left, which is also 1. So then it would become 4. If there's 6 steps, then if there's 6 steps, if you take 1 step at first, then you'll have this scenario. And then this would be 4. And well, if you take 3 steps, then you'll end up with 3 more steps, which is this scenario. So you use 4 add 2, which is 6. Have we found a pattern in these? Because 3, see, this is for 3. This is for 4. It's this and this. Then for 6, it will be this and this. So basically the next one would be 3 and 6, which will be 9. And then, see, this is 1 stair, 2 stair, 3 stair, 4 stair, 5 stair, 6 stair, 7 stair. And then if there's 8 stairs, then it'd be 4 add 9, which is 13. So if you want to climb up 8 stairs and you can only take 1 stair at a time or 3 stairs at a time, there's 13 ways.